right, let's talk about how to study smarter, not harder. Today, we're going to break down 5 strategies, all backed by some pretty solid science, designed to help you actually learn and remember things. Let's dive in. You know the feeling, right? You've spent hours, maybe even a whole day with your head in the books. You've highlighted, you've reread, but the next day, it's like it all just vanished. It's super frustrating. But here's the thing. It's probably not you. It's your method. And that's the good news. There is a much, much better way to learn, and it's all based on how our brains are actually wired. So in this explainer, we're going to ditch those old, inefficient habits and look at what the research says really works. These are real tips you can start using like today. Okay, first up, let's totally rethink what a study session even looks like. We're often told to just grind it out for hours, a study marathon. But it turns out that's one of the worst things you can do. Science points to a completely different approach. You gotta think like a sprinter. And the perfect tool for this is something called the Pomodoro technique. It sounds fancy, but it's super simple. It's all built around this one key insight. Our brains can only focus intensely for about 25 minutes at a time. So this method works with that rhythm instead of fighting against it. So here's how you do it. You set a timer for 25 minutes. And for those 25 minutes, you give it everything you've got. Phone away, no other tabs open, just pure focus. Then, when the timer goes off, you take a real 5-minute break. Get up, stretch, walk around. Then, you just repeat the cycle. It's that simple rhythm that keeps your focus sharp. And the difference is, well, it's night and day. Those long marathon sessions, they just lead straight to burnout. Your focus starts to tank after the first half hour. But these short sprints, they keep your energy high and your focus maxed out. You actually get more done, and it's better quality work in way less time. All right, on to our second strategy, and this one might feel a little weird at first, but trust me, it's incredibly powerful. The fastest way to get something to stick in your brain isn't just to read it, it's to try and teach it to someone else. And here's the science behind it. See, when you decide you're going to teach something, your brain is forced to take all this messy, jumbled information and organize it into a story that makes sense. You have to figure out what's important, how things connect, and that whole process of organizing, that's deep learning. And you don't actually need a student. Just grab a friend and try to explain a concept to them. Or honestly, just talk it out loud to yourself. Walk around your room and explain the idea. You can even pretend you're a professor giving a lecture to an empty room. It feels a little silly, but oh man, it works wonders for your memory. Now for number 3, and this one is a really big one. We have to stop doing one of the most common and frankly one of the most useless study habits out there. Just passively rereading our notes over and over again. It's time to shift to something called active learning. Okay, so here's why this is so critical. When you just reread your notes, your brain recognizes the information and that tricks you into thinking you know it. It's called the illusion of knowing. But active recall is different. It's like a workout for your brain. It forces you to pull the information out from scratch, which builds stronger memory pathways and locks it into your long-term memory for good. So how do you actually do this? Well, the tools are classics for a reason. Flashcards and practice quizzes. But here's the key. Don't think of them as tools to check what you know. They are the tools you use to build the knowledge in the first place. Every single time you struggle and then remember an answer, you are literally making that memory stronger. Okay, our 4th strategy is all about your environment. Your brain is kind of weird. It makes all these subtle connections between what you're learning and where you're learning it. So if you study in the exact same spot every single time, your brain can actually get bored. A new space acts like a little reset button for your focus. And this doesn't have to be some huge change. It can be as simple as moving from your desk to your kitchen table. Or, hey, why not head to the local library or find a quiet corner in a cafe? You could even go to a park on a nice day. Just that little bit of novelty can wake your brain up and boost your focus. So we've made it to our 5th and final strategy, and honestly,
This might just be the most powerful and the most ignored study tool you have. It's not a special technique you have to practice. It's something you do every single night. We're talking about sleep.
It's really that black and white. You can use all the other strategies perfectly, but if you're not getting enough sleep, you're pretty much throwing all that hard work away. The whole process of making a memory permanent is completely dependent on getting good rest. The real magic happens during a stage called REM sleep. While you're asleep, your brain is actually hard at work. It's like a little librarian taking all the new information from the day, sorting through it, figuring out what's important, and then filing it away neatly into your long-term memory. Without that process, the information just fades away.
So we really have to change our mindset here. Pulling an all-nighter isn't a badge of honor, it's the enemy of learning. Choosing to get a good night's sleep isn't being lazy. It is the single most strategic thing you can do to guarantee your success. Rest is part of the work.
So there you have it. That's your new playbook for studying smarter. First, study in short, focused sprints. 2, teach what you learn to really understand it. 3, test yourself constantly with active recall. Don't just reread. 4, change up your study spot to keep your brain engaged. And 5, the foundation of it all, get good sleep to lock in those memories. See, these aren't just little tips. This is a whole new way of thinking about learning. It's all about working with your brain's natural abilities, not fighting against them. So the only question left is, which one of these are you going to try first?